Hear, Alma? Can you hear? Can you hear? Is it good? Okay, good.
You're balancing it? No, that's all right. Yeah, it's the whole strip, it's the whole tendon. Is your elbow hurting? You're getting tennis elbow?
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to all of you, those of you who are here present in person, those of you who are here at home with us on Zoom or YouTube. This is a very special moment. That's my daughter building castles in the back. The people at home cannot hear, but there is some toy noise in the background, which is beautiful noise of children playing. It is a special moment. It's very unique. I want to say Shechayanu, but I'm going to wait for the end. We will say Shechayanu at the end when we have more people here, because this is really a moment of being together. For the first time in this group, in this community of Shabbat Nariya, we have been back in so many ways here at TBZ. But I imagine that for many of you, it's the first time in the sanctuary. For many of you, it's the first time singing with another group of people or playing music with another group of people, not on Zoom. It's also a blessing that we can figure this out, the multi-access ways of bringing people from home if you're not ready or not able to be with us physically to join us. It's a lot of an experiment, especially around sound, because the sound needs for in person are different than the sound needs for at home, so we're experimenting a little bit. So we apologize. The people at home won't be able to get the singing of everybody here, but you'll get some voices, some instruments. A few COVID guidelines before we bring Shabbat in. Everybody must wear their mask at all times inside of the building. If you need a mask break, you can always walk outside for a few moments. The only 3 people allowed to not have masks are Amit, who is playing the flute, because they have not yet figured out how to play the flute with a mask, though we send him to the window. And Noah and I, when we are leading, the 3 of us got tested prior of today, 3 days ago, and today we tested negative. So taking all the precautions so we can be safe together. So we ask you to keep your mask at all times when you are here in the building. So let's take a moment just to arrive, to welcome this Shabbat Kodesh, this special Shabbat together. If you're able to rise, please do so. If you're at home and want to light your Shabbat candles with us, please do so. I invite you to turn to the Shabbat candles in front of us. Take a moment for the prayers of your heart that you want to lift up this Shabbat. Looking at the light of the Shabbat candles, bringing this new month of Kislev, a month that takes us to the most darkest days of the year, but that we celebrate light. When it gets dark, what do? We celebrate light. Today is the first day of the month of Kislev. The nigun we were singing, it's called Kislev. So we bring in Shabbat together in blessing. Take 3 times from the light of the Shabbat candles. Holy One of blessing,
Holy One of blessing,
your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. Holy One of blessing,
Holy One of blessing,
your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner, le'adlik ner, shel Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom.
And we wish each other Shabbat Shalom. I remind each of us that different people have different practices and comfort levels regarding social distancing. So please check always before shaking a hand or giving a hug or giving an elbow. Just check, make sure that the person you are connecting with is comfortable, and make sure to say if you are not comfortable. We can all spread the love without necessarily getting too close. We have learned that during the last 19 months. We're using the orange song page.
Can you fix my string? Shabbat Shalom. We gather at a moment of transition. We're beginning the new month of Kislev, looking towards Hanukkah, a time of practicing finding holiness, both in the light and in the darkness. And we gather just one day after the first frost, a time of moving from fall towards winter. As I walked out on yesterday morning, I felt a sense of loss, looking out over the many plants that had frozen and died back and started to go dormant. And I also felt a sense of anticipation, knowing that underneath the surface, some magic had taken place overnight. In order to survive the frost, some plants send extra sugars into their leaves or into their roots, yielding the sweetest carrots, kale, or spinach of the season. In case you're not following along, I work on a farm, so. One 6th grade farmer in training even said to me that these were the best carrots they had ever tasted. Sweetness through the frost, light amid the darkness. In a moment, we'll sing Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash, sing to Yah a new song. Many times over the last 20 months, I've wondered when the time would come to stand here again together in this way. And we've arrived, Hinenu. And to me, it feels a lot like this psalm. It's the same and it's different. It's familiar, and yet it's also new. We say, sing a new song, and then we sing the same words. It's a little weird, right? We say, sing a new song, and then right? The ink on the page hasn't changed since last week, hasn't changed since the week before. The ink on the page hasn't changed since 20 months ago. But we've changed, right? And so is the world. So we sing it in a new way, arriving at each Shabbat with a week full of new stories and questions, new longings, and new losses. We come together here to share those stories, even if not verbally, but through the intermingling of our shared presence, to be together as we sing our souls towards the one. Entering this new season, beginning this moment, may we find the sweetness among the frost. May we welcome the darkness and the light. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz, Shiru Ladonai Baruch Shemo. Sing it as a new song. Sing along with all the earth. Sing as a blessing.
We'll give a minute to Noah to tune the second guitar, because already by one song, he brought so much kavanah to his playing that he broke the string. Thankfully, we have a few guitars here at TBZ.
It's the windows, you know?
If you want.
Oh, even better. We just take a chance to attune and attune, you know? Thanks, Ben. Shiru Adonai Shir Chadash, Shir Chadash, Shir Chadash. Oh, Shiru Adonai Shir Chadash. Oh, Shir Chadash, Shir Chadash. Oh, Shiru Adonai Kol Haaretz, Kol Haaretz, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Adonai Kol Haaretz, Kol Haaretz, Ay, לצדיק ולאיש לב שמחה. זמרו לאדוני בכינור בקול זמרה. זמרו לאדוני זמרו לאדוני בכינור בקול זמרה. זמרו
During these 19 months, I have been saying many times that I've developed the superpower to hear the people who are in Zoom, even if we can't hear you. And it's amazing to hear all of you here, but I just want to say that I can hear you and see you, all the people that are at home. Especially you, Max. Like, you're playing all the way from Canada, your violin, and every time you play in Zambrul Adonai, I can hear you. Having said so, I cannot wait till the day you can come from there here and play with us in person and have you here. But just say that I can hear your music, beautiful. I didn't see your mom today, and it's always, she might be there, I don't know, there's a lot of people. But many times it's beautiful to see them both together playing, one from Brighton, the other one from Canada, playing the violin. So just lifting up the voices and the music that it's coming also from the people that are joining us virtually. Shabbat Shalom again, and
Shabbat Shalom.
welcome. I'm so happy to be with all of you. It's 19 months. I think the last Shabbat Nariya, that's like a week after we had Purim and then we closed. That last Shabbat Nariya we had to cancel the potluck. Remember that? We thought that's what, we'll cancel the potluck, everything will be okay. There were 350 people here, all singing with each other. What did we know, guys, right? Nothing. And then we said we will close for 2 weeks and then we'll see. And we have been opening here at TBZ for a while now. Since June, we have been having Shabbat morning services. We started just with that. And then we had high holidays here. And then we added, before Friday nights, we actually added our Wednesday morning minyan, which is one of my favorite things, 7:30 in the morning. We don't get as many people as on Shabbat Nariya, but you're invited, 7:30 in the morning, davening, some bagels, and some Torah. And then we decided that we could come back to Friday nights and be here back to Shabbat Nariya. And it really feels like a big moment of gratitude. As I said earlier, for so many, this is probably the first time you are in the sanctuary at TVZ or in any public space with other people, or singing with other people, or in any religious service, not on Zoom or virtual. So I want to just take a moment for gratitude. And those of you who are home, I invite you to use the chat, as we usually do, to lift up what are you grateful for. That's one of the things we can do on Zoom that we cannot really do in person, everybody to share what you're grateful. But actually, I'm going to do this crazy thing, and I'm going to invite you just to say it out loud. And I'll start. My kid is getting vaccinated on Monday, thank God! Who is feeling that way? Parents of little ones. Oh, can't wait, right? Ariel, are you excited about the vaccine? You're going to get sleepovers soon? Yeah? So what are you grateful for? Just say it. Write it on the chat. Say it. What are you grateful for? Nariya. Nariya. Everyone here. Everyone there. Yay. Good health. Here, regardless of here. The music. Shabbat. Oh, thank God for Shabbat. The TVZ community. The Kavod community. Thank you. We're alive. We're staying connected. And maybe many of us took this for granted before. Hopefully, now we don't take a lot of things we took for granted anymore. And perhaps we have doubled up in our practice of gratitude. In the most difficult moments of the pandemic, what I spoke the most about with our community was like gratitude, gratitude. Find it in the harshness of the days that you're stuck in your small apartment with your 4-people family, with an internet that doesn't work. Find your moment of gratitude. Oh, hell, it was difficult. It was very difficult. And find gratitude on the days that it was so cold that you couldn't go outside, so you were stuck inside and you couldn't see anyone. And find gratitude, even though you couldn't see your loved ones for 18 months, but you could FaceTime or call them or check in with them. Finding gratitude in moments of difficulty, when we held the hands of loved ones that did not make it through this pandemic. But we had a community who supported us during that time. Finding God, finding God's presence in that it's really loud and hard and harsh. And you just feel that it's never going to stop. Like a rainfall, like a mabul, that just doesn't stop. There's no moment to stop. But being able to find God's voice, God's presence, in that seems just too loud to hold. We're about to sing the verse from Psalm 29, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod idim Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai bakoach, Kol Adonai bahadar. Many ways this psalm is a psalm of finding God in that it's really strong, the water, the rumbling, not in the quiet, but in the strength, the voice of God. And we, every time at Shabbat Nariya, sing this with the most jumpy, fun tune from Rabbi Micah Shapiro, who helped us start Shabbat Nariya many years ago. And we stand and run around. And when we set up for Shabbat Nariya this week, very differently, I don't know if you notice how different it is, but usually we used to make really small circles with a lot of space out, and now we made them very big. Noah kept saying, but you need the space in the round, because how are you going to run around? I'm in a little less good shape than I was 19 months ago, so I'm running a little slower. But that's what we do. We just run and find God even when it's just hard to hold. Because actually, in that yearning, in that looking for God, when it's the hardest, the most challenging is when we hear God's voice. So either jump with me, or dance with me, sing with me, and just let's hear God's voice.
Adonai,
Another call of gratitude for me is to this day, is to this moment, every moment, is to say that with TBZ I've been blessed to have an amazing group of physicians that have been helping us to make every decision and work really close with us to make sure that we can gather safely. And there are the three of them here. So Rebecca, Saf, and Catherine, thank you. Rebecca's there, Catherine, Saf. Thank you, guys, thank you. saying, welcome, Michaela Brown, who usually we want a kavanah from someone from Kavod, someone from TBZ, and if we can get Hebrew College in, we do that. Michaela gets all the hats. She's part of Kavod. She's a new member at TBZ, and she's a Hebrew College rabbinical student. So she's giving the kavanah for all of us, and it shows how our communities are incredibly intertwined in ways that we can't even imagine. So we want to hear your kavanah. Thank you.
Having a relationship with the infinite divine is a daunting task, but our tradition offers us many models of how to think about our relationship with God. God as our parent, monarch, or shepherd. But each Shabbat, our liturgy offers us another role to try on, dodi, or as how I like to translate it, lover. Shabbat is the perfect time to test out this model, basically as a date night with God. We dress up a little nicer, we treat ourselves to a fancier meal, and God is even our date to a wedding. This wedding is for the Shabbos Kala, bride, and it's our date night out, our excuse to dance a little closer and really take time to appreciate the presence of one another. As we, as a community, recite L'Charodi, I invite us to tap into those feelings of our divine lover. Feel the butterflies in your stomach, the warmth, the overflowing desire to be close. And with that energy, delight in the wedding night of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Da-dee-da, Shabbat nekabela. We go outside to welcome the Shabbat. Rise as you're able, embody your spirit. Boi v'shalom. Ateret bala. Gam besimcha. Utzala. Tov emunei. Am segula. Boi chala. Boi chala. Lecha dodi, likala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi, likala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos.
Talking about beloved and Chatan and Kala. Since last time we were together on our Shabbat Nariya, Josh and Tatiana got engaged. Then they got married civilly. And now we're waiting for the chuppah that we need to schedule. And I'm honored to be, when we schedule it, doing the wedding. And we have a Chatan and Kala.
Siman tov, mazal tov, mazal tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazal tov, mazal tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazal tov, mazal tov, siman tov. Yehelanu, yehelanu, ulecha Yisrael. Oh,
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
You may be seated. We'll wait. We'll leave that for when the chuppah comes. All right? I'm just nudging them about setting the date. My calendar is pretty busy, guys. So but we transition from this moment, and our tradition brings so much from a moment of joy and celebration. Our tradition marks this moment in our service as a moment where we welcome our mourners to our community. And the blessings and of the technology allow us to welcome Lisa Lovett, who Lev is going to spotlight so we can see her, who's sitting in Chicago as she mourns her sister Tricia, who fought terribly fight of cancer. And Lisa's been with her for the long run now, holding her hand, singing with her, praying with her. While Lisa's wife, Julie, is here after getting injured, and we have been accompanying Julie as she is going through her health challenges. And on Sunday night, we'll have a Shiva on Zoom from Lisa from Chicago. We sent the announcement this morning to our community. Just Lisa, know that we are holding you, your entire family, and we welcome you to this space. And the words we say are, Amenakom Menachem Etchem, Betoch She'arav Leit Zion B'Yerushalayim. May you be comforted with all the mourners of Zion and Yerushalayim. Lisa, Julie, Charlotte, Phoebe, we love you all very much. We transition to the Mariv service. We have two different Sidurim at home and here. So I'll be announcing both pages. It's page 50. Mehalalim, you have Sidurim under your chairs. And for others, we're passing them around. Thank you. I want to say, usually, I know you won't leave after Kabbalat Shabbat because we will have a potluck. We can't offer you food yet, but I hope you'll stay as we conclude. We'll do Mariv. It won't be a long Mariv service. Stay with us as we turn to the evening service of the Shabbat Kodesh, if you're able to rise. Page 50, it's here at TBZ. Page 19 at home. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. You may be seated. Baruch et Adonai le'olam. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני המרים הרבים אהבת עולם we are on page 52 or 20 at home כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגה יומם ולילה ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. We continue silently with the paragraphs of the Shema. Here at TBZ 54 to 58, at home is 21 to 23. למען תסגרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Page 25 or 60. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם מרים ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף למלכותך רע ובניך וקיים לפני משה זה ליהנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר גפת אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום העמידנו מלכנו לרחמים ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ופרוס עלינו Sukkot, Sukkot, Shelomecha. ברוך אתה אדוני הבורא סוכת שלום עלינו על כל עמו ישראל, על ירושלים ועל כל העולם. We rise for Beshamru, as you are able, if you are able, page 27 at home, 64 here. Beshamru b'nei Israel et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. איי 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 ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת בהינה יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דיברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו יש מרב המברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתחלל שמת קודשה לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבך ונחמתה דמירם ועלמה ואמרו The Midah silently at home is on page 29, here is on page 69, either the words of the Siddur or a time for your silent meditation. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, my rock and my Redeemer. Oh Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Vea soli מגדש ושכנתי בתוכם ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם. איי, 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 and recognize our dear Ron White is here, not yet ready, not yet healed enough to drum, but healed enough to bring his beautiful spirit with us.
Amen, amen, amen.
And besides that, we're going to now to turn to the prayer for healing. So if you're at home, add names of healing in the chat, and here we'll lift up the names. And as we do that, Sarah Smorova, our president, who's been ushering, thank you, with Aviva, thank you, was telling me that our dear Alan Weisner, who, as many of you know, had a heart attack a couple of weeks ago and had triple bypass, and now it's okay, thank God, in his rehab. When in his Florence rehab, went and said to the nurse, there's this song we sing on my shul that you probably sing in your church, and he got the whole floor of nurses singing with him, Sanctuary. So Alan is doing pretty well, and we send him our love. Oh, he's there! Alan! Alan! Mwah! Oh my God, I didn't even know. I tell your story and I didn't even know you were here. He's at Spalding Rehab. And oh my God, oh, that's a beautiful miracle to have you here, Alan. We love you. Refuah shlema. So let's pray for healing for all those who need a healing. When the world is sick, can no one be well? But I went through, you were beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can no one be well? But I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. We were all beautiful and strong. Say the mourner's Kaddish. If you're mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit, or your custom is to rise for the mourner's Kaddish, it's on page 124 at home. No, 124 here, 48 at home. And this week, we commemorate the yahrzeit of Ramon Bakalchuk, Gary Bello, Stuart Brooks. That was a year ago. Herbert Brandt, Francis Cherwin, Salomon Citron, Abraham Citron, Rose Cohen, Florence Farber, Manuel Foreman, Charlotte Friedman, Ida Sarah Goldman, Minerva Miller Cantor, Francis Kaplan, Esther Razel Linson, Louis Medoff, Joseph Nitkin, Joanna Plout, Fahima Ruben, Moshe Schneider, Marilyn Smith, and Theodore Spool. If you're mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit, if you have other names to add, please add them in the chat. If it's here, you can say them out loud. Of course, our condolences again to Lisa on the death of her sister, Trisha. Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמה דברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן, יהא שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקדושה בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. You may be seated. We have a couple of announcements from TVZ and from Kavod. Before that, just again, welcome you and say how glad and happy I'm here. I want to special one welcome. It's very hard. You make one welcome and then you get in trouble. But one welcome from a guest from Yerushalayim. I'm very honored to have here with us Michael Kagan from Yerushalayim, which is very special in many ways for my family, for many of us that know Michael for many years ago from the minyan, how we call it, the little minyan. But besides that, what is very special to have Michael here is that Michael is the spouse, may I say the Rebbetzar, of Rabbi Ruth Gan Kagan, who is the spiritual leader of Navat Te'ilah, which a lot of our inspiration for this service comes from, and where both Noah and Rafi were Levites there, and Micah that helped started, and Yoni Batad, which is now in Broadway tour around the country, because that so happened, you go from TVZ to a Broadway show. All they were parts of the Levites of Navat Te'ilah, and it's just a blessing to have you. So you can tell Ruth we learned from her and moved it on to here to Boston, so Baruch haba. and Sarah Smolover, our TBZ president, to say,
Bruchim habayim, Shabbat Shalom to everybody. So wonderful to have you all here. You were bringing back my memory of that last Nariya, and I just felt kind of nauseous thinking about it. So it's much better to be on this side in the well, still the times, but not the before times. Anyway, welcome, Shabbat Shalom. I have a few announcements. In honor of Alan Weisner, my very first announcement is going to be that Family Table is back up and running and needs our help. There are people who have been hungry every day of this time and are still hungry and need our help. So TBZ brings soup and crackers. So every time you come to the building, bring soup and crackers, and we're going to support Alan. He's not going to be schlepping. We're going to be schlepping in his honor all of the soup and crackers, so please bring those. Another ongoing thing is that TBZ is participating in NBARC's resettlement of an Afghan family in Brookline. They're not here yet, but if you want to volunteer your time, your money, your goods, there's a place to sign up for that. You can check our happenings for that. I'm going backwards in time. There's an opportunity to make pies for the Brookline Food Pantry for Thanksgiving. I'm sure there are a lot of bakers in the room. I know one is in my house right now, and they're making apple pies on the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So that's an opportunity to sign up. And the week before that, we're also co-sponsoring with the JCC a special book discussion with author Kyle Lukov, who's written a book on gender identity in kids. So it's especially for parents and kids who have an interest in that. And then this coming week, starting on Wednesday, we're co-sponsoring A Better Future for Israelis and Palestinians, affirming the sacredness of all human life, with a speaker, and that's on Wednesday night, which also reminds me we have an Israel tour in February, and if anyone is interested in learning more about a multiple narrative Israel tour, check that out on our website.
Israel and Palestine.
Israel and Palestine.
Sure.
There you go, all the narratives. Considering new housing as we age, on Tuesday, if you're thinking about it's time to where am I living next, that's sponsored by our Aging and Community group. And then finally, starting on Monday, Rav Claudia is teaching a Mizmor LeDavid class on Psalms, and it's a 4-week course starting on Monday.
On Zoom.
On Zoom. Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat
welcome.
Shalom. And we have announcements from Kavod, from Ben.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shabbat Nariya at TBZ with Kavod.
It's okay, the camera moves to you, so you don't have to worry.
Okay, cool. Hello, camera. I'm Ben. I use he, him, and I'm on the spirituality team at Kavod. Kavod is a multi-ethnic, multi-racial community led by young Jews in greater Boston, committed to each other and to building a liberated world for all people. We live out our values through vibrant Jewish ritual, transformative social justice organizing, and collective responsibility. We are so excited to continue this partnership with TBZ and Shabbat Nariya. Thank you to TBZ for so warmly hosting us and Nariya here. We want to especially welcome and recognize anyone who's here for the first time this week. Yeah, is there anyone here for the first time?
Yes.
Yay.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Welcome.
So-
And at home too, if you can put a heart or a like or something if you're first time
Yes.
too.
And of course, we're all here for the first time,
Exactly.
anew again.
Yeah.
Here are a few things happening at Kavod over these next few weeks. So we're having an Unmasking Fidelity in-person action. Kavod recently signed on in support of the Unmasking Fidelity campaign led by the Muslim Justice League and many other organizations here in Boston. Join us in person at Fidelity headquarters downtown to expose Fidelity Charitable's continued role in enabling donor-advised fund grants to be sent to organizations that fund white supremacist and fascist violence in the U.S. and internationally.
Wow.
That's going to be Friday, November 12th from 3 to 5 p.m. downtown. We're having a Kavod newbie hang on Thursday, November 18th from 6:30 to 7:30. That's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be a virtual gathering of new and newish Kavodniks. So we'll gather for some Kavod one-on-one and some getting to know you time. Then we're going to have Kavod Shabbat services, a Shabbat morning, Avodat Lev, and Kiddush, Saturday, November 20th at 10:30 a.m., location coming soon. We're going to keep each other warm on Shabbat morning through song, reflection, and connection with words of Torah and Kiddush with snacks. November 20th is also Trans Day of Remembrance. There will be space held at this gathering to say Kaddish together and share names of those we are honoring whose lives are lost to transphobia. More information coming soon on an additional Kavod gathering the evening of the 20th to mark Trans Day of Remembrance together. And then Sunday, November 21st, our social justice kickoff is happening. We're so excited to have you join for the 5782 virtual social justice kickoff, where team leaders from Kavod's organizing teams, old and new, are going to be joining us and talking about all of Kavod's social justice work, where it's going, and where it could go with you. And finally, our community safety team meeting, Tuesday, November 30th. We have a community safety alternatives to policing team that builds practices and systems to ensure the safety of our community and our partners without relying on policing or militarized security. So to learn more about all this I just said, visit our calendar on our website at kavodboston.org. If you want to get involved, hit us up there, or maybe there'll be a link in the chat box, I'm not sure. bit.ly/Kavod, get involved. Thank you so much, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Yasher Koch, but thank you to everyone again. Thank you also to Aviva and Sarah for being amazing ushers and welcoming everybody so beautifully. We're going to say, don't leave yet, we're going to say Kiddush together and finish with Aseh Shalom. I am the only one that is going to have grape juice. It's just grape juice. And then people are invited to schmooze outside. And based on TBZ, it's up to you. If you want to remove your mask outside, you are welcome to do that. But we invite you to schmooze outside, not inside, so we can close our windows and get ready for Shabbat morning services. Tomorrow we have a bar mitzvah celebration, so we're looking forward to that. So again, thank you all for here. All the Mehalelim, amazing to be back. Amit, that we had to send him to the corner because of the flute, but he did pretty well in the corner, thank you. And everybody for being here. So, Sabri Chaverai, Sabri Chaverai, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava v'ratzon inchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra'ei kodesh, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, עם כל עמים בשבת קודשך, באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת. And I promised at the beginning of Shehecheyanu, so let's say, because we're here, Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Shehecheyanu V'kimanu V'gianu Lazman. And please help us bringing the Sidurim. Don't put them under the chair. Bring them back, and the song should separate it. That would be wonderful. Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh.